Hey, what's going on guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Statz, and welcome back to Minecraft Creative Cribs, a series where I tour worlds from the Minecraft console community. And welcome back to Dr. Cluck 36's world, and as you can see, again, we're back from the previous episode, so if you did miss the previous one, I'll be sure to link that down below in the description. But how are you guys doing? Hopefully your day is going great. It's Sunday, as in every Creative Cribs will be out on Sundays at 9 a.m. Eastern time, or even if you're pretty earlier, which is quite crazy to think, like those that may live on, in California, like in the West Coast, which is like 3 hours behind that, which is like 6 in the morning, and if you have notifications on, it's like, Big B just sent a notification at 6 a.m. and it's just quite crazy to think. And I thank all you guys that also do have notifications on the channel. That is super appreciated. I do get some tweets and things like that from you guys, like, or whether you comment like notification squad here. But here's like a little race here. As you can see, it's like filled with just rainbow. We had to kind of use like night vision, of course, to kind of go around it. It almost like reminded me of like a rainbow run in the most part, but that was pretty cool. We're gonna follow this highway along the way. Now, one thing is, I love city worlds. I love worlds that have actual roads. I love worlds that kind of resemble the real life. I do love seeing worlds like that. You will also see an episode not too far in the future, maybe the next episode we tour, it may be the one after that, but you'll see a world that is themed off of real life, which is just, it's incredible. It's probably one of the most detailed worlds I've seen, and whenever I see worlds or roads, I always wish that we had cars, because if we had cars, it would just make these worlds like the best useful ever. So looks like we're about to go 1v1 at some lily pad parkour. So I want you to comment down below, who do you think's gonna win? I'm rocking the shades out, so I'm gonna make this look 20 times cooler. Let's do, oh, we just failed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's so difficult sometimes. Oh, come on. You guys, like, especially for those that maybe like watch my streams and stuff like that, why can't I get up here? Are you kidding me? Oh no, what? I think I may have to actually, for some reason I can't get up there. I might have to jump from there to actually get up there. Oh, there we go. All right, now I gotta do like a major comeback now. Oh, I guess he waited for me. Oh, and we just passed him. I guess that was just a little cheeky move there. Oh, come on. Oh, good job. Oh my goodness. I'm doing actually. Oh no. Oh, come on. I bet he's gonna catch up. Oh no, he already passed me. All right, I just don't know how long. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Oh no, trying to sprint off of these is quite difficult. Oh, we missed that again. All right, I feel like he's gonna win this. He's definitely gonna win this one without a doubt, just because it's so difficult to do like this part. Oh, okay, take your time. If anytime, oh no, oh that would have been the opportunity there, is to just jump straight there. Oh, there we go. Oh. Come on. Oh no. All he has to do is just pretty much land in on the water, and he totally got it. Like he doesn't even have to land on the lily pad. All he has to do is just literally just jump there, and he's fine. Like, he even turns around and checks on me. All right. Oh, come on, pick up the speed. Oh, I got lucky on that one. Oh, now he's about to pass me probably. Jump. Yes, and yeah, we actually win that. But to be fair, I guess I would have lost because I missed the finish line just then. So anyway, that was just a little fun game. Whenever I do Creative Cribs, I always get to play, the mini games that someone may have in the game. You'll probably see me playing, of course, some things like, Spleef, or whether it's something like that. It's always fun to do that, I think, and just break through the wall like a boss. But we really touched on the topic of how terraformed his world was, because that's just super cool to see. The fact that all of this stuff is terraformed, and he gets like major props and major credit for all of that, because I don't think I could terraform all of that. And to think, on console you do that with a controller, block by block, it's insane to think, to even kind of put the scale of the mind like on that. And most people don't realize that. They see it as a nice background, but someone actually built that, and someone layered that to make it look like you're not supposed to see it. And I think that's always the best part, when you don't notice that it's been terraformed. I think the terraformers done their job completely. There we have the SAS Ray, and then we have the SAS Cub 017 007 this way, which I think these are kind of like, it looks like they're just like battleships or so in a way. we're kind of in like the whole army territory on this part over here too. So you have like the massive ships over here, which are just super good to look at. I think he touched the topic on the detail on all of that. Here we have like a, what's that, 656 Avenue. I don't know what these exact places are. This almost looks like we're in kind of like a, oh, there's another one over there. I wonder what this actually is. I know these look like garages and storages over on the other side, and I don't want to say that these are like apartments either. But I don't think we're gonna be able to go in. I don't know if we go inside any of them at all too. And what's that one? Pata Pasco, or if I'm saying that right, Avenue. I think this is like, oh, maybe it is. Maybe these are like kind of like apartments or so they kind of look like. I guess for maybe like the army camp, that's what it kind of seems like. Oh, this looks, it looks like someone needs to do a little bit of dusting in here. We got some cobwebs up here. We also got some heads on the wall. I think that's a straight sign to just leave. Whenever you see just Steve heads on the wall, it's like, nope, you know what? I'm not going down there. No, I'm not. That looks crazy. And as you can see, well, that one was like haunted or so that was kind of quite crazy on that one. I guess pertaining to the number when you think about it. Which way do we go? I guess we go this way. We go towards the sun. But it's been so much in this world that we've seen, and I think we'll need night vision potion for this, which I think we maybe just got hit with night vision potion. Maybe because it's like normally really dark. Over here, as you can see, this is like the warehouse with all like the cranes or so that kind of like belongs, well, I guess it's like the cargo in a way. Like you see all the crates and the crane, well, not cranes, but the crates. Mainly, like, you know, those big crates that's on the back of whether it's like a truck or something like that. So this looks like a crazy place to be at, and just a warehouse. I remember I worked in a warehouse before. It was never like this, but I did work in a warehouse before, but not to a scale like this, especially with some creepy apartments across. No, I didn't do that. Not at all. I wonder if we're gonna check out any more like creepy buildings like that. And again, Halloween is coming up too. Halloween is sneaking in very quick. It'll be at the end of this month, actually, which is just crazy. So you can also expect some scary Halloween content. I know some of you guys have also been seeing the Five Nights at Freddy's sister location I've been doing, which I've literally been getting like a heart attack from it. It's just been quite crazy. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And I'll definitely have to, I haven't actually completed it just yet though, so hopefully I'll be able to complete it and kind of bring that to you guys as well. Here it looks like these possibly are, this could be restaurants kind of coming up over here too. Now I think we're gonna hit some major lag over here in a second because we have a massive wheat field. I mean a massive wheat field, and we're already lagging right now. It's really crazy. The wheat field on here is huge. This almost I definitely seen a wheat field this big. I think I also posted a picture on on Instagram before like that. Like, well, in Germany, like I went to a wheat field that was literally like this. It was just like this. It reminds me so much, and it's so laggy. The frames are just dropping so much. Not necessarily like laggy, but the frames are dropping a lot, because there's so much to kind of render in. So we're gonna have to get out of this area. But if we fly up and look, we can actually see on the scale, like, it even looks like my screen is just pixelated. And that's just because it is all literally like just wheat. I mean, that is crazy. So do bear that in mind if you do decide to make like a massive, oh, here's like all the solar things over there too. So do remember, if you do decide to do that, to just bear in mind that, yeah, it might actually drop a lot of frames here too. So we'll see if we can make it through the end of this, or if we'll have to actually kind of like back out. You also have like the telephone wires up there, kind of like the old school telephone wires. They don't do that in Europe or so. I don't think they have them kind of hanging up. I think that's like American thing. They normally tend to put them underground, which is pretty smart, I think. Well, I'm used to seeing of course, the telephone wires everywhere in the air, but I don't see that anymore. Everyone tends to put it under the ground now, which I guess is a little like safer in a way, so people don't actually grab it. But I don't think anyone's gonna jump up there and grab that, because everyone knows it's very dangerous. Yeah, so we'll follow him along this. Again, the frames, I'm sorry that the frames are kind of dropping. It's not like the video's glitchy, and he even has more. This is where it gets crazy. Look at this. Like, I can't even move right now. Like, this is crazy. My screen is going wild. I'm gonna just fly back and fly to there. I mean, there is so much over there. It's just crazy. And I'm gonna go as far as away as I can, because that was just, I felt like I was gonna just crash out of the game there for a second because it's just so much. So remember, bear that in mind, and then remember when you do decide to build a farm, you'll think like back to this one point where we watched Creative Cribs and you're like, wait, I remember it was like super laggy at one point. Now the lag is kind of kicking back in. The lag is kicking back in. I think he's gonna go past that point and TP me because it's gonna be nearly impossible for me to make my way over there. I think as the host, you might be able to make your way over there, but for me, nope, it's not gonna work. And there we have it. I think, oh, are we good? I think we're good, and we've made it over to the beach. Look at that. We went from the farm to the beach. We're literally like back, like I wouldn't even say they go hand in hand. I mean, the farm and then the beach. That's, oh, this building looks good. We also have like the beach towels everywhere. We also have like a little boardwalk on the beach. So I guess if you want to kind of go jogging and stuff like that, you can actually go jogging on the beach, get a nice view. I like that a lot. I like the fact that he actually added that in because you don't see that at all. Even like he made it like look really realistic. Because again, it's kind of hard. Oh, there is, what is this? That's the Rai or Ray or so? Okay. My pronunciation is getting so bad. Between learning German, speaking to a lot of English friends that I have, I tend to say a lot of things wrong. So do bear with me if it's quite wrong. Also, I'll teach you a little fun fact is that normally, like when I see things with W, I say them as V now. Because in Germany, well, in German language, the V is like a W, so the W is a V. So every time I, like, even if I'm streaming and I'll see someone's name and I shout them out, and let's say their name was like rainwater, I would say like rainwater or something like that, like just because that's how my mind now is kind of programmed. Like as far as like it's crazy how the brain works and just how, you know, learning a new language can kind of just like change your view on things. And I definitely respect people that have, you know, that can speak multiple languages. It's crazy because this is like the first language I've actually like kind of, you know, dived in and actually learned. It's crazy to, you know, sit down and hear everyone talking a different language and you understand it. May not be able to speak as much, but y'all get there at some point. But it's just super cool, and it's just crazy how it works. So yeah, here's like another building too, which we just checked out. It almost seems like that was like a hospital, but I don't think that was a hospital. I don't think it was. There was like the rooftop parking lot, which normally that almost reminds me of something from Breaking Bad for some reason. I don't know why that did. It just kind of, now there's a lot of land over here too, and it looks like we're gonna go into the Nether. Yes, we are. We're going to the Nether, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a ride. Yes, it is. So he's gonna go ahead and build up a portal, and we're gonna go in. Hopefully we don't get any more lag too, but let's do it. Let's do it. I kind of wish this did exist. Like if you could actually go to the Nether or just like another dimension like this, but it wasn't dangerous. Like if you could actually build a Nether portal in real life and go to another dimension, I think that would just be awesome. So there's some mini games in here, I believe. I think there's different mini games. We'll have to check though. We'll wait for this to load up. If I'm not mistaken, I think they are, or they're different kind of like biomes or so. I'll have to kind of see. Hopefully it all loads up. Okay, there we go. I think that's where we actually are. I think we can just walk straight. Oh, okay, he had to break it. Okay, good. He had to break that. All right, so we got like different survival. So here's a forest survival, which it acquires 4 players. Here's the desert survival, which has 4 players. So we'll kind of check out each section here too, to kind of see exactly what's inside of it here. And yeah, it's like a 4-player survival for each one. And so I like that. I like it that you can kind of add like mini games and such like that. And then the fact that he kind of added it in the Nether is really cool. And the world is just, it's massive. I mean, the thing on the scale of how long someone's been building or taking the time to do this, it's just insane to think about. But it's the time you invest, and if it's something you love doing, then it never feels like work as well. There we have the game mode, so you could do like normal, easy, hard, or whatever you want to do. I think you can do peaceful possibly if you want, or that could have been just the start. So I guess all you have to do is start. Now, I don't know if mobs actually pop up either. It would be really cool if mobs did kind of come out. I think mobs, yeah, they do. Yeah, there they go. They're little fancy mobs, but mobs do come out, so you do have a little bit more to kind of survive on. Fancy, nice suit there, Creeper. Nice suit. I like that a lot. So yeah, mobs do come out, so you do kind of have to have that to worry about. Well, we get an overview of what everything else kind of looks like as well, so we'll be able to see what all of it looks like. Now, the mobs will disappear, of course, once you put it in peaceful, but we'll just get an overview. There's a lot of redstone that goes into it behind the scenes. I've also seen a lot of redstone in the future episodes or past episodes where there's always like, you know, some redstone mechanism behind everything, because sometimes it's so easy to think that, okay, you press this button, it does that, but how does it do that? You know, there's always something behind the scenes on how something is done. Like the same way, you know, sometimes people think making videos are very easy. It's not. There's things that go in behind the scenes, whether it's commentaries, editing, time, tons of time. So yeah, it's always things, you know, that go in behind the scenes that at first you may not really realize, but when you kind of put things into perspective, you tend to kind of understand what's going on. Here's like a little rainbow room here. I don't exactly know what room this is for though, but it does have a lot of colors in it, which is something that I think is really good. I think you can't go wrong with the colors. I don't know if that's like the area of the winners or something, or if that's like another one. There could be a different type of area over there, which I think I'm getting that confused with something. Here's like a little, this is like a cave one in a way, because as you can see, we have like the different ores. So I guess this is like kind of like another survival, but with like ores and things like that. This one looks amazing. Probably the one that I would play. I'm just gonna say that I would definitely play this one if I had to choose, or maybe the rainbow one if that one was one. But looks like we're closing in on the final bits of the episode, you guys. I do hope you all have enjoyed. And again, I want you all to enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have an amazing day, and I thank you all for tuning in for today's episode of Creative Cribs. We'll be back next Sunday with Creative Cribs at 9 a.m. So I will see you then, or depending on what time zone you're on. And until the next, I will talk to you all later. Peace out. Bye!